welcome everybody back to my Dark Souls playthrough. And trying to remember what I do next. I need to fight the Bell Gargoyles, I believe. I also need to finish getting everything from Firelink Shrine over here. There's a few things I didn't grab because I either didn't need them right away or wouldn't be able to get them. Because you need to open up this elevator before you can get it all. This I could have picked up easily. I don't know why I didn't. So what we do is we ride the elevator and kind of jump off halfway. And you can get a head start by just doing this. And I might fail this a couple times because jumping in Dark Souls is quite hard. I have to get over there. And also, if I fall down, I can just grab those chests while I'm at it. So I believe you can just roll this, but I'm going to try to jump it. Yeah, well, fail. Oh boy. What do I want to get? I think either way I have to loop through a second time. I believe you can get up there without falling down. Let's go for the key up here first. Spoilers, if you don't know. This is the key to the Undead Asylum. There you go. So when you return, you can unlock some doors you couldn't before. This is where Haircut lives, I believe. Big giant crow. Let's do this. Yeah. Take a tiny bit of damage, but that's okay. Just a soul. What else is here? I believe that's all of it, but I will walk around and see if there's anything on the other side too. So I've been thinking about my route today, and I think I'm going to go as standard a route as I can think of. There are a few ways you can't... There's nothing over here. I misremembered. Because it's just this. Cool. I didn't need to jump down at all. Excellent. I remember this game very well, as you can see. There really is no such thing as a standard route, because there are a million ways you can go. Well, not a million, but like 2 or 3 different ways you can go. And whichever one you found is the correct one, basically. You can sequence break a little bit with the master key, and you have a few options as to what to open up first, otherwise. Guess you guys again. I'll just take your souls, no big deal. Oh yeah, speaking of souls, I think a lot of people assume that a soul in this game is literally like one human life. But I don't think that's true. I think every living thing, because this includes like rats and, I don't know, like rats and crystal lizards. But you get backstabbed some. Yeah. Also have souls and have a certain amount, and even like skeletons actually have souls. So it doesn't really make sense to think of it that way. I'll actually kill this rat to demonstrate. 20? Like, do you really think that rat killed 20 people? It doesn't really make much sense. So like, a living human might have 120 souls or something that an undead could absorb. Did you get backstabbed too? You run out of stamina when you your shield is hit. When you block, you get blown open, and it's a bad situation to be in. I need to get back to the... Where am I even going? I need to go to the Undead Parish. But I also wanted to go through here with the few souls I have earned and see if I can buy a few things from the Undead Merchant. Backstabbing gives you a bit of immunity for a few seconds. Ah. So that's why I didn't get hit by that crossbow. Oh, not fair. Only I get to do that. Yeah, not great. I guess I should sip. Why not? Do-do-do. Oops, failed the parry. I think I didn't have enough stamina left, probably. Well, I did a... No, I actually did a fail parry because I took slight damage on that one. Scary! Maybe I can parry you. What do you say, bud? Yeah, that's what a parry and riposte looks like. The window is bigger on smaller shields. This is a medium shield, technically. So, and then large shields, or like tower shields, can't parry at all. You get like a shield bash out of it.
Oh, still keeping it? Then go ahead. Never heard.
What did I want to buy? I kind of want this, but I also want to save for bigger stuff. Enforced Club. Oh, nice and cheap, actually. Let's do that. I don't want any of this. And I will take this. Yes, for some reason you can buy multiple. I don't understand why. So I need 3,000 for the repair box. And then... guess that's it for you. Yeah. Give him another talk.
This one. Ain't she lovely? Her name is Yulia.
Oh, I said in earlier episodes.
Would you, Yulia?
I said in earlier episodes that I don't think that when he says a name that he's talking about his bucket. But maybe he actually is. I've never actually gotten that dialogue before. Learning new things. Learning new things as I play Let's Plays. Now he pets the invisible broken shards. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Interesting. Honestly, I never got that dialogue, and I'm like, oh, Yulia's someone else. It's not his bucket, but maybe it really is. And I've just been mistaken all this time. Can I get back to Undead Parish by going up this ladder? I think I can. Don't really want to go through the gauntlet again. I should probably go back and fight the... what's it called? Fight the... Black Knight. It's an undead soldier around here. There he is. Undead hollow soldier, whatever. And then the rats. Oh, this guy first. Get out of here. Your shit is weak, son. Oh. Oh, problems. Problems are being had. Hey guys, come on. I don't like killing rats in video games, but these look diseased and undead and horrible, so maybe it's okay. Hey, bye! I like killing rats in video games because I think rats are cute and awesome, and I like them. Anytime today, buddy. I'm right here. Enemies do have a leashing point. It's speaking of leashing points and souls, I should actually get my free 500 souls from letting the dragon kill these guys. Oops. Hey guys. Ooh, and humanity. Every time you pass by here, you can let the dragon kill all those guys for about 555 souls. I just got very lucky and got humanity out of it too. Anyway, we're back to the Undead Parish. I need to clear out the... Ooh. Come on, man. This is poison, by the way. You can see it ticks up on every time you hit, even if you block with a shield. There are shields which block poison and toxin, but I don't have them yet. It's going to be a while before I get them. The bandit actually starts with them, which is interesting. Who knows what the bandit had to do where they would specifically get a shield to block poison. I didn't feel like parrying. Okay, you don't want none, that's fine with me. What I really want to do is kill that boar, because he's worth a lot of souls. And because... Oh boy. And because he has the possibility to drop a unique item. Which is the armor boar helmet, I believe. Ooh, bad time to sippy. Damn. Died to undead soldiers. Well, this time I can go up this way. You may notice since I died, I'm back to being hollow. Shame. But the only thing being human does for you is lets you kindle bonfires. It lets you do online things. Kindle bonfires, do invasions, and... Oh, I should actually, while I'm here, should deliberately fall down. I will lose 1,500 souls if I get killed here, but that's probably fine. 1,500 souls isn't a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. Oof, take a lot of damage from that fall. What was I saying? It lets you do... invasions, lets you do, speaking of invasions, lets you do co-op, lets you help other people get through zones and do bosses. I usually like to do co-op 1 or 2 times on a boss before I attempt it myself so I can get some practice and kind of remember their patterns in a safe way. But we won't be doing that this playthrough. Oh, it's talisman, those are interesting items. Let's do the run. I believe there's maybe one more item in the graveyard, but I'm not going to bother with it right now. I got the things I really wanted, and I got the Morning Star. Morning Star is actually like what you start with as a cleric, I believe. And it's a really crappy weapon. It's one of the things you can start with, so of course it's not great. I believe it does a bit of bleeding damage, though, which is another one of those kind of status... Yeah, I didn't get this guy either. Yes, firebombs. I knew there's firebombs right here. One of those, like I talked about the poison status. It builds up every time you're hit with something that does poison. Bleeding is just like that, but instead of when it fills up getting a slow damage over time effect, you get a big burst of damage when your bleeding meter fills up. Hopefully we'll never see that happen to me because it's really bad. And there's only, I think, 2 or 3 enemies in the game that actually can do that. Jingle, jingle, jingle. So, you may have noticed, big boy that I had a battle with last time is no longer here. gonna go see if I can get my souls back. Oh, hold on. It's pretty interesting that backstabs break your lock on. Oops, missed. This guy's circle speed is actually low enough that you can run around them like that. You don't have to wait for them to attack, it's just much easier to do that. Ah, missed my backstab. Ah. Yeah, get wrecked, son. I will have to fight at least one Baldur Knight going this way, but should be fine. Hope. So that guy down at the end is probably going to see me and rush up while I backstab this guy. And yes, as a matter of fact, you do additional damage while you're two-handing on a backstab. Ooh. Didn't mean to kick him, but that was a nice insult. Ooh. Third swing, huh? Well, I guess I got a sippy now. Titanite Shard, good, that's upgrade items. I would like to get my reinforced club up to as high as I can get it to ASAP. And there's going to be a guy on my right. Could probably ignore you, but might as well while I'm here. Anyway, that's why stamina is such a god stat. Basically, the hand axe does the battle axe's R1 when you do the R2. I don't know why I'm still calling them R1s and R2s, considering that it's no longer in this game. It's mouse 1, mouse 2. Can I jump this? Do I dare try? Get wrecked! Yeah, you coming to get me? Are you? You're actually dead. What do you know? You may have noticed that your stamina regen comes much more slowly when you're holding up your shield. So, when you're trying to recover stamina, you want to drop your shield. So it's an interesting little balance of regenerate your stamina or be defended, basically. Okay, you. Let me show off one of the coolest ways to... Not that. Get rid of this. Look at this. I will keep you. And you may have remembered I got an alluring skull from this corpse over here. See if I remember how to change items without using them. No, that's not it. No. Yeah, here we go. So pretty much, I pitch it over here on this fire. And the boar will run over and stand in the fire and get himself taking a bunch of fire damage. Now, I could probably finish him off now, but let's do this safely. Get wrecked. And then the item change was... No. Yeah, let's leave it on this. Oh boy, hope I don't have to change in the middle of a fight. And if it had dropped the armor bore helmet, it would have dropped on its corpse there. Or it had died, rather. This guy is also one and done. There's oddly few one and done enemies. Mostly they're like event ones, like that guy that pulls the lever. And things like the boars. Some of the boars actually come back, and some of the Black Knights. Oh. These guys are pretty good fighters for being undead. Couldn't even roll there. No, no drinking. That's for me to do, not you. Yeah? You want to stab me? These guys can even parry you. And riposte. So they're quite dangerous. Another one around here. There he is. Hello. That guy actually has a parrying shield. It's called the target shield, I believe. Or the buckler. Ooh, he's much faster than me on his attacks, too. I started up mine a little bit faster than you did, Bill, buddy. Jumping attack, get wrecked. Take that shard, not bad. No Seppi. Let's do this. Mistake, mistake, mistake. Enemies also will punish you for sipping in front of them if they're smart. Okay. Ooh. Tricky on the delay on that one. Okay. Now there is a summoner up top, which we haven't seen him do anything yet, but I did point him out. There he goes. He's actually casting magic down on me. If you aggro him while you're fighting the big fella, it's a problem. Ooh, I forgot you were here, buddy. Let me do this. Actually, me being on the stairs is being really helpful because he's actually thrusting his sword over my head. Couldn't block, didn't have any stamina. So you want to be real careful about using the last of your stamina for any reason. You want enough stamina to swing and either roll or have a block, but generally a roll. Ooh, that's his parrying stance, by the way. If you attack him right now, you will get stabbed. I don't dare to kick because I might accidentally attack him normally. So, this is actually a very advantageous place for him to be because stabbing weapons are much better in these short environments where you can't swing a big weapon around. A bunch of little hollows that are going to come out. Ooh, he's very strong. Very, very strong. Sippy. He's also buffing these guys. See the little glow around them? They're actually being buffed by him. Still, he's buffing the weakest enemies in the game, pretty much, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh! He got me! He actually got me. Wow. Wombo combo from the little guy and coming around the corner while he shot me.